Hello guys! Today we'll be predicting the Premier League 2021-2022 season. Okay, I'm getting it mixed up already. In 20th place will be Brighton and Hove Albion. They just don't have the winning team. They can't save it. Their attack isn't good enough. They need to make some signings and get working. They'll only get a few wins and a few draws because their goalkeeper Steele can't keep clean sheets. He's championship quality and can't save proper attackers' shots. Okay? So, and also the players are aging, so that's it. They're going down and that's final. Number 19 in 19th place will be Norwich. They just keep going up and down and up and down and up and down. Their team can't be consistent. They need to make some better signings. Pookie can't save him every year. He won't run for Golden Boot, and it's just not going to happen. Also, their goalkeeper's good, but same with Steele, not going to save him. And their players are getting old. They need to get some youngsters in, like Aarons and Cantwell, who they already have. But if they go down, they're definitely going. They could be abroad or to a fellow Premier League side. In 18th place will be Crystal Palace. Roy Hodgson keeps saving them. They keep doing well. They have decent seasons, mid-table, but they can't do it this year. Benteke is always on drought, not scoring goals, and Zaha provides, but not this year. If they don't perform, he's definitely going either in January or another time. Their whole team is just not cutting it. Gary Cahill's old, that's his centre-back. Few centre-backs are getting older. They ain't got much youth. They've got Eze, who's a bright spark, but he'll definitely go. He's not a championship player. I mean, he has played there before, but that's about it. And yeah, in 17th place is Southampton. Southampton every year have a decent job with Ward-Prowse, Ings, and they've just got Che Adams, I think, last season. And he is a good player, but they're just going to scrape it. I just don't feel that they will do that well. They have a great goalkeeper in McCarthy who keeps them in games, but I just don't see it happening. I don't see them getting anywhere above 15th, but I'm going to say 17th because that's what I believe will happen. And now in 16th place will be Burnley. They always survive no matter what. They have a great season, go Europa, then they go terrible and just about scrape not getting relegated. And I believe that will happen this year again. They'll just about scrape surviving. They'll come 16th above Southampton for some reason. But I believe that Sean Dyche can just keep them up. That's his main goal. Just keep them up. Make some signings. Get out of Brexit and get yourself some non-English players, mates. Okay. 15th place, Newcastle. Newcastle are a great team, great quality. But I just don't think they'll do it. St. Maximin's too good for him. He'll probably leave if someone offers the right money. Almiron's decent. He's just not up to his max potential. And they're just not going to cut it that way. So, Steve Bruce, no. Maybe next time. But your next season, hopefully you do a lot better. Because I don't think you're going to do well this year. And under them will be Everton. Personally, I think it's a bit of a risky decision because I just see them doing better. But personally, I think that after what's been happening with the allegations, I don't see them doing as well as people would expect. I just see them finishing around 14th because I don't feel that they've not got their playmaker anymore. I'm not going to mention his name as what's happened and I don't want to talk about it. But they're just not going to cut it. They're just not good enough for top half. And in 13th place, Watford. They'll have a good season coming straight up. Cycling GK keeps them clean sheets, hopefully if he plays. And their youngster, João Pedro, will get around 15 goals. He'll do a great job for Watford as their number one striker. They've got some other players around him doing well as well. Like, they've got Hughes at CDM. He's going to play some beautiful balls, good defence. But I just don't see them getting higher than 13th. In 12th will be West Ham. They've lost Jesse Lingard, but they're in Europa as well, so they're going to get even more tired. If they didn't lose Jesse Lingard, I would expect maybe 10th, but like push them back a couple places at 12th. and they'll do decent because their spirits are all high after their Europa League finish, and Antonio's going to get some goals. Okay, well, in 11th place, just above West Ham, is going to be Aston Villa. Grealish will carry and McGinn. They'll both do a great job for the team, getting some goals, assists, and their defence will keep a couple clean sheets. Well, actually, quite a few clean sheets if they're going to be 11th. And they're just not going to be good enough for higher than 10th, like top half of the table. But they're going to do a decent job and stay mid-table. Then in 10th place will be Leicester City. I don't see them doing as well as they've been doing for the past few seasons, as Jamie Vardy's getting old, but Iheanacho can still score some banging goals. They've also got the likes of Maddison at Cam, who will do some beautiful balls, maybe get a few goals, with Tielemans, who's quality, and Kasper Schmeichel in goal. But he's getting a bit old, and after his Euro 2020 performance, which is amazing, I don't see him rivaling that performance this season against some quality players who have just joined the Prem. And then in 9th place, which is above the top half, I don't see Arsenal. I see Arsenal there. I don't see them anywhere above that. Aubameyang's not performed. Lacazette's not performed. They've got youngsters. Youngsters are good. They will do well with their youngsters. But Arteta makes questionable decisions. But like when he put Saka at left back last season, that was just silly. He shouldn't have done that. He should have played him more attacking, get some goals, but I don't think he will be able to get him above 9th. Hopefully, they'll do better another season, but this season ain't it for them. And just below, across the London rivals, Tottenham. Tottenham Hotspur, good team, but with Nuno Espirito Santo as their manager, he's going to be playing 5 at back, which doesn't suit them. That is his main tactic. They've got Doherty from his old team, and he did well for Nuno, but he doesn't have the players he's used to. Harry Kane, I don't know if he'll do as well under Nuno as he does under Southgate. I personally don't see it happening. And then there's other players like Son who will do well, Moura who will do well, but they'll just do good enough to get him 8th place. Moving on to Europa spots. In 7th place, with an outstanding season, will be Brentford, coming straight up from the Championship and going straight into the 7th place. I think they'll do beautiful and score banging goals with their main man up top, Ivan Toney. He'll score around 20 goals and maybe even get close to golden boots. They've also signed some young Denmark players who have got potential to be very good in the future. So hopefully they can outclass some players in the Prem this season, do well and get that 7th place. In 6th is another questionable decision is Leeds. Leeds under Marcelo Bielsa is amazing with their attacking style. They need to push up a bit more, but their tactics are insane. They hold it at the back, they stay safe, and they intensely train. So I believe that Bamford will not have the season he had last, but he'll have a decent one, with people like Hernandez getting old, still outshining, with Ayling playing well as well. But then, in the 5th place will be my team, Wolves. I believe that they're going to have an amazing season, maybe even doing better than most top teams. After they've got their new signings, new manager Bruno Lage, I think he'll be great with the front 4 of Adama Traore. Hopefully he comes up with more potential, gets some more goals and assists. Raul Jimenez, just back from injury, going to score some banging goals hopefully. Top finisher. Pedro Neto, one of the best wingers in the league and most potential, hopefully. He will do amazing. And then the new signing from Barcelona, Trincao. I believe that he will be insane with a bit of skill and a bit of flair. He will be amazing, scoring some goals, plus 10 goals for each of them this season, hopefully. Then moving on to the Champions League spot, the top 4. 4th place, Chelsea. I don't see them doing as well as winning the Champions League this year, or even getting runners-up or 3rd place. But I believe that they'll stay at 4th, do well, Tuchel's good, but I don't see Werner doing that well. I see him doing a decent season, and then they sign someone new in January to keep him going. Because unlucky for Werner. He is a very good player, but he's just not cutting it in the Premier League. Okay, third place is going to be Liverpool. Jurgen Klopp just loses it every year. He does well. Well, last season he didn't do well with the injuries, but he does well, and I don't think he'll do that well. I think he'll get third place, solid, because they've signed some defenders to keep them getting clean sheets. They've got Alisson in goal, but their midfield, it's all right, but it's not as good as some teams. They can't contend for first place, I don't think, but they will be trying. Second place, the two Manchester teams are second and third on my list. And guess who's going to be second? It's going to be Manchester City. I don't see them doing as well as they normally do. I see them getting second, which is still amazing, but I just see them not doing that well, as they haven't signed anyone all summer, making it hard for any difference, especially while losing Aguero, one of their top players. But they've still got De Bruyne to get the goals, get the assists, and Jesus up front, Mahrez on the wing, Foden on the wing. They're going to be amazing, but just not good enough to rival top spots. Now, moving on to top spot, it will be, if you haven't guessed already, it's Manchester United. They've made some great business this summer, bringing in Jadon Sancho, and I can just see them getting top of the league. I believe that they're going to be amazing with Rashford, Bruno Fernandes, Pogba, Cavani. All the list goes on and on with Luke Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. In goal, they're going to probably play Dean Henderson over De Gea, as he's young and getting very good. And hopefully, you can see them doing very well and winning the title. Okay, that is the prediction for this season, with some surprises here, like the Everton one, the Wolves one, Brentford. You guys didn't expect that, and the Brighton getting demoted. You guys probably didn't expect that of me. But this is the first video for the channel. If you can like and subscribe, don't forget, share this with your friends, and hopefully we get some subscribers. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.